This is also a variety of Tradescantia. This is known as Tradescantia Spathacea Tricolor. The normal variety of Tradescantia, I have already a video regarding that plant care and propagation. This variety is known as or generally known as Rio Tricolor because of its white, pink and green variation of its foliage. This plant is evergreen perennial plant. That means this plant goes all year beautiful and colorful, and this plant can thrive very well in indoors as well as in outdoors. This plant gives beautiful flower which are white in color with 3 petals, but the flower can be shown only when this plant gets high or enough amount of light. In my normal Tradescantia, you can see that there are flower blooms which is white in color. Tradescantia are very well known for its great foliage. This plant foliage, you can see that the upper side of the leaves are green in color with white stripes and the underneath is magenta color. The leaf structure is like a sword which form a beautiful rosette structure. If you prune your plant timely, then you can see this plant grow in upright direction, but if you don't prune your plant and keep it as it is, then you can see a trailing effect in its foliage, and I see that most of the people grow this plant in hanging basket because this plant seems very beautiful when it trails. Instead of its great foliage, this plant is quite poisonous if eaten, so keep this plant out of the reach of children as well as to your pets. This plant could grow very well in direct sunlight. I am growing one variety in direct sunlight, that is Tradescantia Spathacea, and I grow this variety in indirect sunlight, where in daytime this plant gets 1 to 2 hours of direct sunlight. And I see in that condition this plant is doing very well because this is popping out new babies. This plant or this variety is natively grown in southern Mexico and Central America. This variety or Tradescantia mostly love its soil to be moist all the time, and this plant loves humidity. So keep the soil moist all the time, and daily misting will help this plant to thrive very well. Feeding your Tradescantia is very important because this plant grows very fast, so you need to feed your plant with a well balanced fertilizer on monthly basis or bi-monthly basis. This plant does very well in root bounding conditions, but if you see the roots are coming from the bottom of the pot, then you need to repot your plant, so use 1 to 2 inch larger pot than the previous one, not more than that. All the varieties of Tradescantia are very easy to propagate. Just take the baby out from the mother plant and just put it down in the soil mixture. In my future videos, I am going to show you that how I propagate my Tradescantia Spathacea, both varieties, because this plant are very easy to propagate. If you like this video, please give it a like, share among your friends and subscribe to my channel. That's all for today. Bye.